Hello. Hi. How is everybody? We're just days away. We're days away from an Animal Crossing update. So today, we're going to be working on the area around Nook's Cranny. Yesterday, we gathered up some supplies using Happy Home as our way to get some new items. And today, we are going to be using some of those new items to dress up the area around Nook's. I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Maybe. I don't know. I like these items, though. We're going to use, like, the truck, like that's in the thumbnail right now, and we're going to use just stuff. We're going to make it look like they're getting a whole shipment of items, because that's what's happening. Well, not really. Like, they're probably not getting much, but a bunch of new stuff is coming to the island, so we'll build this, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah. Cool. Lots of fun decisions to make today. How is everybody? Welcome. Hopefully you're well rested. At the end of the stream yesterday, I teased... I need my headphones to be louder. I teased that I would be considering doing like a game of the month kind of book club. Not really a book club, but... Oh.
Looks like Rockseal.5792 has been in the Super Billionaire on YouTube for 35 months and says, hi, excited for the chaos.
Thank you, Roxyel. Both of us probably butchered your name, but thank you. Appreciate being a member for 35 months. So I mentioned this gaming book club. All it really is like we'd pick a game every month and we'd all play it. If you're in the members section of the Discord, we would discuss it, help each other out. And so did a little bit of a poll, and it looks like a lot of our members, the majority of you, have at least the base tier of Nintendo Switch Online, which gives you access to NES games, Super Nintendo games, and the Game Boy Color library. But that's it. We looked at Game Boy Advance yesterday, but that's not in that mix. So it gives us still like a lot of games to kind of choose from. So I think what we'll do is start that at the beginning of February, because right now we're, again, days away from an Animal Crossing update. But if you are a member, stay tuned to the YouTube community tab area. I'll probably pick like 4 games and poll them. And whichever one wins, we'll make that like our game for the month. I know it's pretty exclusive to members, but that's going to be for all members at any tier, and you could become a member. And you can join us. If you ever wanted to play some of these older games, but you feel like you don't have a reason, hopefully this creates a reason. All right, enough advertising. Let's go ahead and jump on over to Animal Crossing. I'll pause the music. And yeah, let me show you some of the stuff we have. Let me remind me of some of the stuff that I have so that we can make a good build today. All right. So, I'm not going to take anything out yet because I got to clean up the other area first. In the big furniture tab, stuff I would want to use for this include things like the storage shed and maybe some tool carts and things to kind of go along with it. I want to be able to access my items by Nooks. And I would probably do... Let's see. Some of these curved streetlights might come into play. I did collect a number of these. What else? A lot of duplicate items I don't necessarily need. Maybe one of these trash cans. I kind of like the steel one. I think it probably fit the vibe. And we need a chalkboard. I appear to be accumulating a lot of chalkboards. We got some shopping carts, and of course the ABD. We'll be using all of these. Perhaps even these snack machines as well. Maybe this whole little row here gets used. Of course, the cars, and then the big truck. This is our star here. This is like how I like to design. I pick an item and I design around it. What else? I do some construction stuff too, but that could be somewhere else. We could even put that by Captain's Dock. That'd be kind of funny. Out of the big stuff, I think that about covers it. Little stuff wise, we're going to be grabbing these cardboard boxes and crafting with them finally. Did the stream hiccup? I'm not seeing anything on my end that is reporting a stream hiccup. Hopefully it's not going to continue. Let's see. Anna, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, we got these plastic canisters. We got some of the shopping bags and stuff. I don't know if this stuff will become relevant. But yeah, we do have some items to kind of play with a little bit. So we got some stuff. If we head down to the area in question, I'll show you kind of the whole spot we're hoping to design. So this is where I was thinking of putting a crafting area. It was kind of like this spot next to Nook's for that. And then that influence would spread down here. We'd get rid of all of this stuff. The little auction area, I think it's probably served its purpose at this point. So we get rid of all of this. We have to dodge everybody fishing today. And I think I would leave the paths where they are, but I was thinking of creating like the drop-off area right here, like maybe a parking lot of sorts. And that could be done with full-on custom designs, or we could keep the dirt and create little parking spots with like custom designs. And then over here, I don't know what to do yet, but it feels like we should also finalize this little weird peninsula thing. I still want to be able to fish next to it, so I don't want to make it too dense. But when we get to this point, I'll probably be asking for some ideas. And yeah, over here, probably nothing today. I don't know, something could inspire us, but probably not doing much over here. Make it a fishing dock. We have a few opportunities for that, because one area I was thinking of making like a little fishing spot that could look pretty cool from a distance was over here, behind Nook's. So it's the fishing tourney today. I could even get some of those items to make that happen. But we could put like the fishing rods right here, maybe, I don't know. And there could be like some little fishing stuff. So I thought this might be a better spot for that since there's so much water around it. But yeah, that's where my head's at. I also think I could use some of the dirt from up there right here. So it kind of like would start to blend this upper area with all of our little foresty stuff down here with our like city kind of vibes. And it would be nice to just put some custom designs on the ground over here. So I was thinking of that too. I think that'd be like a good way to transition these two areas because they are going to be pretty different from one another. And that's just some of the stuff that's been running through my head this week as I consider what I want to do. So let's start tearing it up. I should have all these recipes. How many design slots do you have left? Good amount. Good amount. We can definitely get some. All right. 0? Yeah. On my OG island, I don't have any. I got nothing. And I think we'll go get our storage shed first and foremost, just to like start getting easy access to things. I'll have to make a new crafting table too. Well, if we were at 3 stars, I've probably destroyed it now. Okay, I'll want to pick up those trees. Got plenty of food now. Let's start by just getting all this stuff out of the way. And, like I said, I have a storage shed that I bought. Right here. So we have that. And that's all we really need at the moment, because we're just going to have access to everything after that. And, crafting table, crafting table, crafting table. I wish I had the longer DIY workbench. I never get it until way later, whenever I start an island. But it's the DIY workbench that you can craft that is like 2x1. I did unlock more pillars and stuff today. By the way, all of the recipes I found today so far were new. I got this today, and these two. All of them new. Pretty cool. Trying to see what DIY workbenches I do have access to. Okay, it's these two. So yeah, I'm missing one. But we could use this. This is fine. So wood, hardwood, softwood, iron nuggets. Easy peasy. I'm going to start by putting our shed just on this path where it's just going to be out of the way. And I was thinking of using the color blue quite a bit, so this shed might already be the color I want it, but we could take a quick visit to Harv's just to get started. Or later on, I don't know. But because of the roof at Nook's, I figure this could be like a good, you know, color to kind of like lean on because of the blue roof. Is everyone having problems with the stream or what's going on? My island is as ready as will ever be for the update. Just a few minor tweaks in a couple areas. Good luck. Everything looks okay on my end. All right. Maybe some YouTube server somewhere is having some trouble. I'm trying to decide if I want to do Harv's first or if I want to do some like basic design code layouts first. I think we'll have to go to Harv's in short order. So actually, yeah, let's just go and see what our options are. Will you open your island so we can gift you stuff? Probably not. At some point I might. I mean, I did the other day in Discord, not the other day, but maybe a couple weeks ago in Discord I did that for gaining tickets. I let people donate some tickets to me, which was helpful. But yeah, it's rare that I do stuff like that. Stream's good? Okay. Cool. All right, good. So, yeah, if YouTube's having trouble, I apologize. Trying to get my island ready, but my new kitten doesn't like me to do anything but play with him. I mean, yeah, that sounds like cats. Congrats on your new kitten. I restarted a while back, and I'm so not ready. I don't know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Almost done with my 30 homes and happy homes, so that feels good. Okay. Lots of options here. Lots of options. I'm going to take various items that I think I'm going to use and just start there. I'm going to leave the streetlights as is, but I probably will use them. This is already the color I want. This is already the color I want. Trash can is not. ABD and drink machines are not. Cart is. The cars, we could change up a little bit. Gas pumps. Do we want these? I don't know if we want those. All this stuff kind of has city core vibes to it. I just don't think I want these. I think we'll just start there. I can only stay for about an hour. Happy to chill until then. Fireblue has gone. YouTube acted like I just now subscribed. I swear I did that ages ago. I have had that issue before. It's very strange. But yeah, please subscribe if you haven't. We're almost at 85,000. It's pretty wild. Marcella, how's it going? And Stacy's, how's it going? Storage shed. Oh, wow. That does get very blue. I didn't even realize. Wow. Okay. And then there's a door decoration. Okay. We're going to keep it this color. I'm trying to decide what, if anything, I want for a label. Permits are pretty good. I think the bicycle. No. The storage label is probably what I want. I learned too late that Gulliver doesn't count towards the golden shell recipe. It has to be Gulliver. Yeah, yeah. The pirate Gulliver doesn't count, which is absurd. It's golden shovel is probably the item that takes the longest. And I had Gulliver, I think, yesterday, and I totally ignored him. I'm not doing myself any favors. So I could use this blue cart, but I am going to want other accents besides just blue. So let me come back to that. Steel trash can I do think should be blue. Has a good like dark blue kind of color to it. Yeah, Pirate Gulliver has the best items. Blue and yellow? Yeah, we could really match Nooks like that. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. The ABD, I think we can make blue. Drink machine. So yeah, this is where it's kind of like, do we want these to be blue as well, or should we go with a little more neutral? I think keeping it where it's at is probably good. What are all these? Okay, so oh yeah, like we can advertise. That's a little blue. And I think we need the snack machine to be black as well then if we're gonna do that. Would you do another 30-day challenge? I don't know. I said I wouldn't do it after the DIY one, and I did it anyway, so I don't know. That's my new answer. Was there a silver for the drink machine or no? Because I do like that. Let's do black for now. I think I did 15 Pirate Gulliver and 12 normal. I got the shovel. Really? Oh, really? Are you sure? Is the ABD usable? Yes. Yes, it is. And anyone can use it, too. Friends can come over and, like, get their money. Very useful item. All right, mini cars are going to be two different colors, I think. I could do a blue one, but, yeah, ultimately I want these to feel like Timmy and Tommy may have, like, driven them here. Is there, like, a Nook's leaf sticker? Not really. Maybe we'll do blue for one of them. We could do blue and yellow for these. Okay. So that's just like the initial items. We'll probably be back. We'll probably be back. You've not missed really anything. We're just getting started. Oh, oops. I was looking for tapping the B button. King Brick, how's it going? Okay, I have to decide or find a little parking spot, like chalk lines of sorts. And I want to put those here. I'm trying to decide if I want... What do I want? Do I want the delivery truck back here? Because I did say I wanted stuff back here. Or do I want the delivery truck to be backed in here and unloaded like here? I think it makes more sense to have it up front. All right, storage shed down. Grab some food. You got the frozen fence DIY finally. Congrats. Oh, do I have luck with health? I must have luck with health because I just got 2 for the price of 1 there. All right, cool. I did see Katrina today. Caught my second oarfish today in the fishing tour. Ooh, nice. That should be worth something. Let's see. You could have boxes spill onto the path. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I wasted time on 50 pirate Gulliver. I just needed 10 more regular Gulliver. Ah, okay, okay. So, yeah, I don't want to do anything until we have the custom designs down and I decide what I'm doing with the path here, because I might not want this much dirt. Or I might want more. I don't really know. So I need to find custom designs for parking lines. Let me try and pull something up here. Okay. Oh, I think this one might work. Oh, I hate Pinterest. Okay, I have one I can try. You have a code you designed? We'll take a look. Oh, I hear a balloon. Come here. There we go. Jumper worksuit. This is the second jumper worksuit I've gotten today. Because I gave someone a gift and that's what they gave me. Let me open this. Open this. Oh, you haven't posted it yet? Well, yeah, let's see if these ones... I pulled up one that might work. Maybe. They might also not be... They might be a little too small. Okay, I think we want creator ID for this, and it is 6904 9777 3644. So yeah, basically these. These don't. No offense to the person who made them, they just don't look chalky enough. And they're too. Yeah, I'm worried they're not big enough. Let me see if I can find another one. There's a lot of codes that are like on pavement. Ooh. Oh, wait. Ugh. Yeah, there's codes that are like their own paths. And I just want the lines to go on a regular path. Then again, maybe having them on their own path is a good thing. I don't know. Well, I lost him. Oh, wait, I found him. Okay, here, let's try this one. No. Let's see. Search by creator. 8935. Oops. 748416673. Let's try that. Oh, wow, they have a lot of stuff. So I'm specifically looking for these. So they have like these dirt roads that are, some of them have like angled options, which is kind of cool. But then they also have ones that are not angled. And crosswalks. So I might do this. I think they look natural enough. But, oh, you know what? Will they offer the option to do, like, parking spots? Or would they literally just... Oh, you gave me a code. These might just do roads. I don't know if they do parking based on the pictures I'm seeing. Yeah, let me try that one. Okay. 3677 6454 2289. Okay. Those look a lot more chalky. I like that. Okay, thank you. I think just this alone would do it. I'm tempted to grab all of them. I have the room. Will I regret grabbing this many? Probably. Got to have handicap spots. I don't have like a handicap symbol. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, let's start getting these. Less is more. Okay. So I have all these slots open. I'm just gonna start putting them down here. Better to have all of them, and then I can delete what I don't need in the future. It just depends on how civilized we end up getting with this. Feels weird seeing you make something about restrictions for once. Yeah. Hope I use these correctly. Didn't the creators who went to that like Nintendo press event say that they're not giving us more custom design slots? I think that was a question that was brought up, and Nintendo confirmed we are not getting more. Which doesn't feel great. They said that? Correct, I think. Yeah, it sounds right. Trying to use too many different codes. I want different themes. And Slumber Islands, we need more slots. It's going to be difficult. There's too many curved lines in this. I don't know if I'm going to use half of these. But then again, I might be glad that I have the option. I'm going to need to start using these over here. I have a disabled parking symbol, not perfect though. Okay. Thank you. Does that have like a transparent kind of background going on? There's so many. I'm not even like halfway through these, am I? This might take up all of my slots. I don't know if we could do this. Should I only stick with like thin lines and thick lines maybe? Maybe I'm being a little too... Yeah, I think I'm grabbing unnecessarily. I want the thick lines, I know that. I think I'm taking these thin line ones and I'm like wasting space. I'm going to get rid of them. And only focus on the thick ones. Okay, that means we can skip all those and just do these. No transparent background. Is there one? Because I kind of want one that matches these chalk kind of ones. So it'd be nice to get one that has lines almost as thin as these like these lines here, but it's just drawn onto like the dirt. Quick question, will hotel guests walk around the island or stay in the hotel? It looks like they'll walk around the island. That's what we believe is going to happen because it was in the trailer. I don't know if that's like a special circumstance or if you're just going to start seeing people walking around that you've not seen before. That's what I want. I think the game would feel a lot more alive if even more villagers were visiting. Kind of like in New Leaf when you go up to like the little town, city kind of area and people are just like milling about. It was more like Happy Home where they're walking, swimming. Yeah, I want to see them swimming. They should absolutely be doing that. Okay, we got a bunch to delete now. But, okay, cool. This bar sign's kind of cool. I don't have a bar, though. Okay. That was weird. They all cast at the same time. So, first things first. Let's organize these. Because it's a mess. I want to erase the thin line ones. Do you do time traveling on this save? I do not. So we're going to have a very interesting release day evening. I'm hoping if there's stuff you have to unlock through gameplay, we can do some of those requirements like on Wednesday night, and then by Thursday morning we come back and all that's done and we can start like enjoying.
Looks like Alien Geek 96 has been in the Super Billionaire on YouTube for 23 months and says, wow, nearly 2 years.
Alien Geek, thank you. 2 years indeed. Oops. Okay. So we have our road kind of stuff. It's good. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll have to do something to unlock the hotel. They'll build it. We'll come back in the morning. It'll be there. Hopefully. Found a picture of the design I put on Discord. Accessible parking. Okay, let me see. It's a good design. I kind of just wish it didn't have the blue background. Or if it did, it still had transparent around it so that it can be like painted on the ground. Because I think it's going to look out of place with this dirt and then these lines. You're allowed one update day time travel pass. Then it doesn't stop. It'll never stop. All right, so how we're going to do these spots, this is going to be kind of interesting. The way this design works, it's going to leave some space. Let's see. Let me think about this. Maybe we just start trying it. Like we get into construction mode and just paste it down and see. The thin lines might start playing a role. Do you like redecorating your islands on holidays and special events? I used to. I think I'll probably do that again as we get towards the end of this year and we have a 3.0 update. Let's assume we keep this dirt exactly as it is. That looks pretty good. Maybe we do a curved since we are dealing with curved paths. And what would it look like if I just did this? Okay, try again. Steph, how are you doing? How are you? Welcome. Are you ready for 3.0? Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. And then we just have to decide how big the parking spaces are and probably plan this little dirt platform around that. Yeah, these are exactly the texture I wanted. Oh, that's a problem, though. So not ready. This is an issue. Okay. It's not a huge issue, but it represents a problem. Oh, you know what? No, that won't work. Let me think. Hold on. If we use the corners, that might remedy this. Is this wide? Is it not wide enough? Let me throw a car down. That's perfect. Hold on, I want this. Your island's almost complete. I don't want to over-decorate my island for sure, but I do want to make sure that I'm ready for, like, all the new stuff. All right, I think what I would do is instead of that, I would... Well, how's this going to work? I need one that's shaped like a T. You know what I mean? Because how am I supposed to... I can't connect these two things. But I can do... And I didn't want to do this, but I do like this design a lot. Just do individual spots, not all connected. So yeah, I can do this. But don't you think that giant space between them kind of sucks? Is it just me, or is this, like, not it, you know? Oh, the car's in the way. It gives door opening room. Maybe it's, like, courteous? Yeah, maybe this is, like, how it should be done. Is the update free if you have the expansion already? The update is free no matter what, and the expansion is separate. The expansion is for all of the Switch 2 features. It's a Switch 2 expansion that's going to add more multiplayer and stuff like that. But there's the base 3.0 update is free. Costco parking. True. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this would leave room for a wheelchair and stuff. You're right. Okay. Yeah. It's cutie. Okay. All right. I'll take it. So, in that case, cool. That's kind of nice. Now, they're not... We have a problem. I can center them, or I can remove some of the dirt on that side. Do you want the curves? Because you could just do all straight lines all the way across. Wait.
Need. Alien Geek 96 just gave us a £2 super sticker on YouTube.
Hey, Alien Geek, thank you. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. Do you want the curves? Because you could just do all straight lines all the way across the top in individual spaces. If I do this, I do want the curves. I think in the corners, I think this looks better than the alternative. Because here's what would happen if I just did straight lines. They won't connect. So I could do this straight line. I can't create a T shape. See how it does that? And then there's a buffer preventing them from, like, connecting. So I can't really do that. I wonder if I should make these one bit longer. That seems too long. Yeah, we don't have to do that. Do you think the title screen when you start the game every day will have a Switch 2 edition banner? Ooh, I bet it will. I love the flowers, but the winter feels like a good time to store some until spring. Yeah, we'll be able to do that. It makes me think of the way some parking spots have those gaps that have curves that connect to the bottom. Yeah. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is center these. So there'll be 3 spots. And then some area around it for, like, fences or whatever. Is the update free if you already have the expansion pack? What does that mean? Yeah, it's free. Let me just try and explain it, because we get this question a lot, and I want to make sure I'm very clear. And this is just from my understanding. I don't work at Nintendo. But the way I understand it, there's two things that we're getting on the same exact day at the same exact time. One thing is not free and one thing is, all right? So the thing that is not free is the Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade. You have to have a Nintendo Switch 2 to even buy this, or they might let you buy it, but if you have a Switch 1, you won't benefit from it. The Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade only adds a couple of things. It adds the ability to have up to 12 people on an island at the same time, so expanded multiplayer. It gives you the megaphone item, and it gives you some features that are only, like the megaphone, are only accessible on the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 has like the built-in microphone and things like that. So if you don't have a Switch 2, put the money out of your head because you don't even have to worry about this. But what's free for everybody, Switch 1 or Switch 2, is the rest of the update, the 3.0 part with the hotel and the new amiibos and the items. All that stuff is absolutely free. And if you want to play the Nintendo Switch Online games, like they're going to give you little game consoles. If you want to play the games, you need Nintendo Switch Online. So hopefully that is like the best way to explain it. If you watch the trailer, Nintendo has put it in two different sections. The first part of the trailer is all the paid Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade stuff, and the second part of the trailer is all of the free stuff, basically. And then at one part, they show the Slumber Islands, and that's when it becomes a little confusing because you have to have Nintendo Switch Online to even use those, which is really annoying. But if you spend $0 and you already have Animal Crossing and a Switch 1, you get something for free. And it's a lot of something. You get most of it for free. Hopefully that makes sense. People ask about it all the time, and I'm trying to help. Sorry if you seem exacerbated by it. It's just hard to like remember all the little details. Nintendo's fault. They didn't make it super easy to understand. Totally their fault. I think they did their best with what they're doing. But yeah, this is why I think Switch 2 upgrades should just be free. Just be free. It's an old game. It's weird to suddenly now it's worth more money. Anyway. The amiibos are also not free. Yes, I figured that went without saying, but yes. This one connects and has diagonal options. But this one's also really, really good. Okay, now, this would solve a problem. Let me look. I'll look at it, but I'm not promising we download. All they have to do is spell it out. Because I'm just so numb and used to Nintendo's ways of engaging in capitalism, everything I saw that day on that trailer was not a surprise to me. But it is confusing. Isn't this one that I already did? Because this was the one I remember typing this code. This was the one with the really thin lines I didn't like, but it had the T shapes. Yeah. I don't like this one because it doesn't look chalky enough, and the lines are just a little too thin. They're thicker than I remembered them, but yeah, not bad. But I saw the one on Google. My island's now done. Only have one house left to build, and then bang, nice, congrats. Friends who have the amiibo can give you the exclusive items. True. Yeah, there's a lot of amiibos that unlock the items and characters. So you could look those up. I have a video, and also I've just seen people make really helpful images that take my video and make it completely useless. Next question. Should the parking spots be... How do I explain this? Should the cars face Nook's Cranny, or should they face away from Nook's Cranny? So implying that you drive on the road, you come around, you're in your car, and you turn into a parking spot. So if you don't back in, your car is facing away from Nook's. Or do we imply that you drive here and you go up and you park? This was my first instinct, but I could see it going the other way too. Because if we do like a spot for a truck, we can have like an unloading kind of area here. Make a super skinny parking spot for a bike beside the shop in that small space. Like a food delivery driver, driver or courier. That's true. I could do that. Pull in at the bottom. Okay. Face Nooks. Okay. So we like it facing Nooks. All right. There's a lot of balloons. I haven't done anything yet, and I've already popped like 3 balloons today. There's this 3. Whatever. I don't have enough room to do both. Excuse me. All right, if we're facing Nooks, that makes it easy. So here's what I'm thinking. We center the parking spots. Like that. I think that's the correct spacing. Let's see if I did it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me throw a car down just to make sure. Car, hello? Yeah, that's correct. The other design code did have like bike parking and stuff, but I didn't grab it because I don't like it as much as this one. Oops. Next question. Should I move them down? Because I can put like a fence or something in front of them. No? I had an idea for what I put in front of them. I can't remember what it was. You could feasibly use a stone fence as a little concrete berm at the end of the parking spaces. It's a little big, but I could. Move them down 1. Put hedges. I like something in front of them. I like the log. That's a good idea. Little curbs behind them. What do we do to make those? Like, what's the best item for that? Yeah, the white wild log. That's a good idea. And that kind of matches like the cottagecore-ish stuff we have up here. Like mixing in that kind of like nature to a more like modern area. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'll throw some street lamps. Boy, this build's going to take a long time. Look how long it took just to do this. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do about the dirt at the bottom, too. I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense. Hello? I think we're back. I think we're good. Okay. My sound mixer. Whoa. Is that too loud? My sound mixer started it just made a tone and everything just froze on it and I couldn't even turn it off. I had to unplug it. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't hear that tone. It was very loud. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the dirt. Yeah, I was going to ask if I should do anything with the dirt at the bottom. Or yours okay. It was fine. It was just, the meter was reading it loud. I didn't deafen me or anything, but I was looking into trying to see what happened. It looked like the mic got disconnected from OBS, thankfully. Crosswalk looking paths across. Yeah, we could do something like that. Should I do this? I should just show you what I'm thinking. I muted it coincidentally as your audio went out. Oh. Well, there you go. Okay. What would the crosswalk path look like in one of these spots? I just want to see how it connects, if it connects. Interesting. So it doesn't connect to the sides. Well, I guess it makes sense why it wouldn't. I was trying to think about how, like, I would designate this as, like, the delivery truck spot. Are you making them for the tourists? I was kind of making them for just for fun, but, like, maybe the Nooks park their cars here. I have a blue and a yellow car, and then I have a truck. I think the truck I would probably back in. Plain shop sign with reserved. True. Could do that. Where is my truck? It's probably still in here. Custom paths to make a sound when you walk on them. I'll tell you what I want. I want custom paths to not be swept up by kicking them unless you're in construction mode. I always thought that's what the whole construction mode was for when you're doing paths, but so you can't sweep away regular Nintendo paths, but if you do custom designs, you don't need the helmet. You can just swipe them away like kicking them, you know? And I hate that. I want to protect them because I've accidentally kicked them away and I hate it. It just feels like a no-brainer. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. Let me grab just some other stuff while we're here, too. We talked about doing streetlights. I'll just start with a few. We did talk about doing the cart with the box in it. I can't find it now. I just passed it, and I can't find it. This. And this. And truck. If you put it down with your phone, it should be able to be swept away, but opposite in construction mode. I agree that, like, if you can put it down with your phone, but I think you should have to be in construction mode to use the phone part, too. Like, that would be a trade-off, for sure, but I don't like that when I'm just out and about, I can kick them. There should be, like, an option that you can, like, tell it, like, do you want your paths to be kickable? One thing I noticed about Animal Crossing is they really don't like UI features and options in the game, and I think they do that to make the game feel simple. So, for example, I was just seeing the other day, someone was like, oh, I really wish we had under our tools like a little meter that showed how much durability they had left. And I thought that would be cool, but that would go against the way they design Animal Crossing, which is to have like no real UI elements like that. They never do stuff like that. That'd be so weird. But I wish they did. So I was thinking for this, the truck would back in. And then behind it is where we'd stuff all the different, like, boxes and stuff. So it would park in the spot like that, and then we would start to decorate here, and we would just dump little boxes and stuff. Seeing it go from blue to yellow to blue, I'm kind of feeling like this car should be a different color now, because it's just too much. I don't know. I don't like it. So I think I will change that in the near future. I think it's because you have 3 stars. It takes 3 stars to get construction mode. I wish there was a way to stop weeds from growing out of control. Yeah. Dare I say the last car should be over the lines. Someone parks like a jerk. This is why we need to rotate items slightly. Slightly. Like, I would love to park these cars just off kilter a little bit. But I see what you're saying. You could do that. Which, I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way because you can't walk between them anymore, but it's kind of funny. If I could just turn them a little bit, though, I would. All right. I want the wild log idea. I want that. I want to do that. Make sure I have that recipe. I have this. Oh, come on. Do I not have the wild log bench? I don't have it. That would have been so good. Yeah, I could push it out a little bit. That's true. I want this, but the one that is full log, not cut in half, and lays on the ground. It doesn't have little legs on it. Man. Of course. All right. That'll be for the future, I guess. Although it would have made this thing feel a lot more complete. White log steaks for now? I guess I could do that. But I don't like it. How do I want to do this? Bamboo stop blocks. Can they be white? Can I? Are they? I know I can make them green, brown. I'll look at them. Kato, you would never do this, right? That's putting the patterns too close together, correct? Is that how I'm understanding it? You would never do... Oops. You would never do that. I guess I could do this. I could just start shaping this, however. Oops. Nope, that won't work. How do you think will decorating in the next Animal Crossing look like? Items an angle, 360 view. I think both of those things are on the table, as weird as that would be. They could be green, red, yellow. The bamboo items? I thought they could only be like 3 colors. Animal Crossing never had a 360 view, but also Animal Crossing never had terraforming. I think if they did a 360 camera, it would push the game again into a new like realm of innovation in terms of designing and stuff. And I think it'd be weird until it wasn't. I think a lot of people assume, oh, that's going to be like Dinkum and that's going to feel weird. But if if it was like Dinkum, except it looked like Animal Crossing still. It still had the quintessential like features, the feel, the trees, the grass, the cliffs, like with the design they always have. Like maybe it wouldn't feel so weird once we got used to it, kind of like terraforming. Yeah, they'd have to give buildings and trees like more, but if they make it for the Switch 2, it has a lot more like juice. They can do that. They have the technology. Okay, I have very little bamboo. I don't know if I even have enough to make a stop block. I might need like the spring bamboo or something. Oh, nope, here it is. Okay, let's make one and just see what we can do with it. Okay, this is probably the closest we can get. You can make seeking fossils more troublesome because they can hide them behind buildings. Making a mess. Okay, so this is what a stop block would look like. I would do probably 2 of them, but for each car. It's not too bad. I kind of like the idea of the logs better, even if they're a little too large. So I'll think about that. Okay. We could probably get away with something like this. Put this here. This might be using 2 designs back to back. Yeah, it is. So I had to get rid of this one because it didn't work for us. What if I did... Okay, what if we did this? And, wait. We threw... Oh, no! Hang on. We threw that in there. We did that. And no. Oh. The right corner you question Kato about looks funky. I'm getting there. Hold on. Hang on. So yeah, this... Oh, this is a mess. I've made a huge mess. Oh, what an enormous mistake I've made. Can leave the middle empty. Yeah. It's almost a little too perfect of a circle. And then something up here has to change. Questioned me. I was asking if I was using too many repeat patterns, and now I'm trying to like remedy that because I'm just going ahead and assuming I am. But I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble using this effectively. What if I did this? No! Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. And I can even do this right in the middle. I don't know. I'm going to cover it with a bunch of stuff. How's that look? All I'm trying to do, again, is make this little dirt bit feel like it's spilling off from here. I'm trying to merge these areas together a little bit. It's a small spot, so less options. True. Yeah, okay. Make the flowers in the middle. Okay. I'm going to be putting furniture all over it, so it's going to be less and less noticeable the more I do. But yeah, I think it's working. Because the storage shed's going to go here. All that stuff. Successfully merged. I'll take it. Next, probably want a fence of some kind. Maybe I'm not ready for that yet. I have to decide what else, or not decide, but I have to start putting down other stuff. So, for example, oh, and yeah, if I did the little parking spots, the two logs, if I get those in the future, I don't know if I will. I probably wouldn't want one here, so the truck could be backed up and like be unloading. Can we see your map? Yeah. That's the map. So caged cart. This is one of the items we want to use that for unloading the truck. We also have the, where is it? Rolling cart. Probably throw some more boxes and stuff too. What I'm most excited about? Probably Slumber Islands, I imagine. I think that offers the most opportunity for like replayability and experimenting and stuff like that. Gives me a lot more to do with my friends. Yeah, we could put an item on the cage cart. I don't know what yet, but how much of this do I want covered up here? I'll just put this here for now. We're definitely going to want to craft some boxes into things. I forgot I also had like snack machines and stuff. And ABD, I got to find a place for that. Gumball machine out front. Yeah, we could maybe do that. For me, the hotel, the Slumber Islands are cool, but can only be saved as long as there's Nintendo Online. Yeah. It's a little odd to me to have these like this. Maybe the ABD goes here? In front of Nooks, and we'll have some stuff behind it? I don't know. Drink machine, snack machine. We also have the steel trash can I gotta figure out. Okay, geez, how do I want to do this? It does feel like this needs to go against Nooks. So, something like that. Could you build out that corner cliff? Wait, could you build out that corner cliff one more spot? If I wanted to. I don't necessarily want to. The wooden storage shed next to the ABD. I like this one, though. This is the one I want. I might do the ABD over here. Like, we might have to build this out. I'm getting distracted. I should work on one thing at a time. But I'll just start putting some stuff down. So we have, like, the tool cart. Where is it? Tool cart. And, oh, this is why I was working here, though. I wanted a crafting table that was not this crafting table. Here, let me grab some supplies to make that. I have not done the fishing tournament yet. I don't know if I will. Maybe I will, like, later off camera, because I don't like fishing through my capture card. It's awful. Can never find anything. Okay. Might as well grab a few things to craft with, because we'll want them. Fishing tournament is worth it if you stamp your Nook miles since you're not time traveling. Yeah, that would be smart. Well, we might. I got to focus on this for now. I'm already getting way too distracted. Crafting. Okay. I could make it blue, but that's almost too blue. I might just do this. I haven't seen a balloon in a while. Maybe I'll keep it like that. Okay. So, yeah, we have our crafting area now. If I keep everything here, the ABD has to go on the other side of Nook's. But, yeah, this is an option. And it'll let me craft some of the things I want to craft, like the cardboard box stuff. So let's grab a handful of these. ABD back to back with the mini DIY table? Maybe. The only reason I wasn't doing that was because I might want to put something here. Like as like an entrance sign or something up to here. It feels like there'd be good, or a fence. I don't know. Something to kind of like separate these two things. Now I think I hear a balloon. Okay, so these are good because they all have the little Nook logos on them. So let's get this one. A 24-hour island. I have not, no. But that does sound like it could be fun. Or absolutely regrettable. Yeah, I assume, yeah, you'd have to time travel to make that work. All right, so with these boxes, we can do something kind of cool. We can put them in here, some of them. Oh, oops, not those, although that could work there too. What? Can these not? I thought these could go on top of stuff. I guess not. I know I can put the regular cardboard box in here. Huh. Well, shoot. Put something else. It doesn't have to be more boxes. It could be like a product of some kind. Cardboard bed can be customized. Native fruit box. That's a good point. Yeah. I'm out of customization kits, though. Thought I had more. Yep. What? I can't just customize a cardboard box? Do you think the tree on the edge of the cliff glitch will be patched out in 3.0? I've never done it myself. I don't know. They did patch. I know it's not the same team at all, but Pokemon ZA had like a glitch people were using to spawn like 6 alpha Pokemon in one spot where there's only supposed to be 2. At first they didn't patch it, and then one day they did. Cyrus can customize the box. Let me see if I have one. I have one. We're good. There we go. You can't really see that it's cherries, but we know. Boxes with non-native fruit are better. I do agree. However, the Nooks actually sell the cherries, so I don't know. That's my logic. Okay. So yeah, it's already looking like we have kind of like a good bunch of items sitting here being unloaded off this truck. I don't know if I have to go any more with boxes here. Can the box be placed in the other direction? I can actually probably do that now that you mention it. I bet I can, if I pull the cart here and turn it. Wait, how would that work? I'm always going to be facing the cart the wrong direction. Oh, wait, you know what we do? We do this, and then I place the box from this side. So if I go here, and then I face it this way, I bet we can place it through the bars. What? I'm sorry. I don't think you understood what I was doing here. Let me try that again. Wow. What Tom Nook foolery is this? Why can I place things through display stand glass, but this is like... Oh, no. That's not allowed. Okay, well, I guess we can't. What if I, like, stand at an angle? It barely wants to go through this in the first place. Oh! It just did it! I don't know why. Okay, nobody touch it. If we need to move that, we push it. We don't do anything else. That's funny. I don't know why that just worked. Okay, we can see it's cherries now. That's good. I'm glad we did that, I guess. Okay. Teleport through trucks? I do have the small cardboard boxes. Can anything go on top of these? I doubt it. Yeah. There's a cardboard box table. We could make that. That's almost overkill, I think. I wish I had the crate DIY. Hold on. Where are we going? There's like a wooden crate. But I don't have it. But that would also be a really cool item to put on the back of the truck, I think. Yeah, if we did the large cardboard boxes... Oh, that's not the table. Never mind. There's a cardboard table. Cyrus can customize the rolling cart cardboards. We're not touching it. We're leaving that one alone. Trying to decide if I want any more. Maybe let me just try something. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think that kind of gets the point across. The Nooks are getting a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of new stock to put in the store. I might push things around a little bit more, but this is pretty good. Like I can move the cart in a little bit better. Kind of like condense the items a little more. Cool. Okay. Next, I really don't know about the bamboo stop blocks. I kind of like the idea of the logs better. Oh, we can customize this, you're saying. It's fine. Was it Pocket Camp with the brothers in the car shop? Yeah, it was. It's 2440. The island is destroyed and ravaged except for that one rolling cart. So I have to decide now, fencing. Like, do I want fences? What kind of fences? Do we want street lights? All that good stuff. It does feel like we need some height with street lights. That would be, you know, pretty easy. I also do think that maybe using the vertical board fence, we can make it blue and put it like behind Nooks. Just to add some like depth, you know? This fencing? Any other options? It's also these. I'm gonna make it blue. So the idea was to put this like that. I don't know if it spans the length of Nooks or not, but I don't know. That's kind of interesting, right? Definitely want some trees back there or something. How is there room? I guess if I put a tree right here, it would probably look pretty good. And help cap this off in the back, like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Might make sense why the fence just kind of started and stopped. I don't know. You think the fence should be yellow? But the whole building's yellow. The roof is blue. The fake trees. I don't want to do the fake trees. what else do we want to do this spot? It does feel a little barren still. It does feel like I also need something here. A sign of some kind. I don't know. I wish I had more signs like the big camping one, but different. Maybe the fence should be a different color to the storage shed. Well, I don't know. What color do we want it? The dumpster. Oh, yeah, I have a trash can. What would be a better color? We don't like this? I thought the blue was good with the roof. It matches the roof. Natural wood, maybe even red. Red? Yeah, I could put something on top of the storage shed. I don't know what, but yeah, we could do that. Red is in a lot of the building, so I guess we could try that. Y'all must think I'm made of customization kits. Customization kits don't grow on trees. There's no red. The yellow I don't like. I don't know if I did that or that. I don't like the natural one as much. Green? Keep blue? Okay. I'm going to give you 4 choices, and I'm going to use the restroom. So I'm going to start a poll. What color fence? Hopefully we all know what we're talking about. Blue? I'll start with natural. Blue. No, that's not what I meant. Hold on. Don't do the poll yet. Start a poll. What color for the fence? Natural. Blue. What are the other options everyone was wanting me to do? So we have natural. I don't know if the black or the white one would work, but it could. There's green, blue, pink, yellow. I really don't want yellow. It could work, though. Yellow. And I'll do green. Why not? Okay. Pick blue. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, etc., etc.
Made sloppy joes for the PTA meeting. Round sandwich 4, I remembered I never washed my hands after pulling dead mice out of the crawl space that morning. But at that point, I'm like, they're already sloppy. What's one more bad decision?
All right. What did we decide? These poll results seem like they're a little all over the place. So, good amount for natural. Most of you said blue. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do blue. Please see them all. This is yellow. This is blue. This is natural.
Oh, help! Dan is back again. Quick, Isabel. Put all the poker cards and cookies away before he sees. Yes, yes.
And green. This is green. I'll pause the music there. I already showed yellow. Look. That's yellow. In the build? You must think I'm made of customization kits. Fine. We'll try yellow. But I don't know. It's going to look just like the building. There. That's yellow. Here. I'm going to end the poll. Personally, I don't want green, and I don't want natural. I'm going to do one more poll now that you've seen the blue and the yellow. Which fence? Blue, yellow. Those are your choices. It looks like Big Bird's house. It's 2 fences. Why would you wish that on Big Bird? Taking away his home and replacing it with 2 fences. Okay, blue is winning by a lot out of the gate here. It's not even close. I did demand that you pick blue. So, it's a little unfair, I suppose. I thought blue was a good idea. I was pretty certain that using blue accents to go with the blue roof was like the way to go. Oh, it's a riot. The riot has begun. Cast. I already have all the casts. I've collected them all. Wait, what raid? New? It didn't give me the raid alert. New raid. Hello. Welcome. Thanks, everybody. Welcome. How are you? What were y'all playing? We're voting on fences. We're not voting anymore, actually. It's blue. Blue wins. It was always going to be blue. Stream's blurry and grainy. But you, Ocarp, you've been having some problems with the stream all day, have you not? I think it's might be whatever server your YouTube is serving you with is probably just having some issues today. Hopefully next time it won't be like that. New name, how's it going? Me Raid tried to redirect, but your channel wouldn't show up. Oh yeah, I did turn that off. That's nothing against you or anybody in particular, but yeah, I decided to start doing that for reasons. But hello, welcome, thank you. What were you playing? Stream's going good. Stream's going good. Okay, I think the blue's good. I think that's fine. And once the snow is off the roof, I think it'll look even better. So we still need some stuff here. But yeah, this is pretty good. I do wonder too if like maybe, so right here I've been trying to think about what to put as like an entrance to here. It could be another one of these signs. I was playing Animal Crossing. I'm a newbie to the game, so it's a lot to learn. Oh, wow. And yeah, you're coming in at a good time, but you are going to be overwhelmed. There's a lot. They're adding a lot. Yeah, the fence is snow-topped out of the gate, which is pretty funny. My kids have now requested I put the stream on the big screen. I hit the like button at the door. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button. You can also give the storage shed a different color. But I like the storage shed. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Do you have the angled sign? I don't know, actually. I don't think I do. No, wait. I do. Because we used one. Yeah, I have the angled one. It's just not very tall. Like, we have this, and then I have it over here, pointing at my house. So I could do angled sign and put it here. Or we could do something totally different. I would have gone with the green fence, but there, I voted for blue. I know, for me, it still feels like it's 2020, 2021 in my brain. Like, 6 years has not passed. Yeah, it's kind of wild to think about. I want something taller here. I don't know what it would be yet. Like medium height. Shrubs and filler spots. Could do that. Perfect world. We can choose the airport color. Oh, I know. A mushroom lamp might look good there. Slim and tall. It would be a little off-brand for the area, I think. But it is the right amount of tall that I'm looking for, like that medium height kind of item. Ooh, we could do like a street piano, but I would need an upright piano to make it, which I don't think I have. I also don't have the mushroom lamp, so there you go. You have to learn a special recipe for turning something 45 degrees.
Emro 3537 just became a channel member.
Emro, thank you so much. Appreciate it. These are both pretty good items. I don't have white lilies, but we could find some if I get lucky. Destination signpost could work. Vine on the cliff could also just be nice to have. Another balloon already. Maybe this will be a sign or something. Can wait for the upcoming streams. There's going to be a lot. Oh, yeah. I was talking about this earlier, but since you just became a member, I'll take this as an opportunity to promote it once again. We are talking about doing like a Game of the Month club for members. So the idea is we would select a retro game, ideally on the Nintendo Switch Online library that hopefully most of us have access to. And we would all be playing it, talking about it in Discord, things like that. So that would start in February. My favorite villager. That's me. I'm doing way too much not to have that kind of title bestowed upon me. And no one else is going to do it. Frankie Lynn, we'll see you later. Have fun. Okay. So I'm not getting anything done. I've just been hemming and hawing about this one spot right here. Let me look at my storage and see if I have... Oh, no! See if I have any items that could go here. It could be a shrub. It's not the tallness I'm looking for. But there could be a shrub there. I could steal a shrub just to see. But I also do have some shrub saplings, starts. You're going to get cat hair in my coffee, and I'm going to be mad. Vine and tall garden rock placed sideways. Street light. We can do all three of those. Can you... Okay. Hi. Okay. Vine. Tall garden rock. So tall... Oh.
Cat fact number 192. If a cat sleeps in your laundry basket, you are not allowed to move it. Ever.
Let's see. I'm guessing the vine would go here. Or wait, maybe the vine would go here. The tall garden rock could go more on the dirt. That's my coffee. You can't have coffee. You're a cat.
Made a potato dish for Sunday brunch, but I over-microwaved the butter and it exploded. I scraped what I could off the walls and stirred it back in. Looked a little speckled, but tasted fine, probably.
Probably. 60 rocks for this. I hope we like it. Jeez. Okay, that's doing something. This is working. I could also do... well, no, I can't. Okay, put it back here. My daughter said that Duck must have so many restraining orders against him for that. You should definitely not invite Chuck to any functions that require him to make and bring food. He does not like it. He does not want the invite. I think that makes more sense because I'm probably going to put something on top of this.
OMG, the new Nook Phone 67 just dropped. It is 90 million bells, so you better start selling those shells to Timmy and Tommy. Next up, we have a 3.0 news story. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. We're not going to learn what it is, I suppose, but... So, curved street light is an option. Hard to know if it should face this way, or this way. I'm kind of feeling like it should go here by the road. I also don't know what color I want them. But yeah, these were the lights I wanted to use around this area. I do feel like facing it in, because I wanted to face them in the parking lot. Makes more sense, so it would like face the crafting area. Something like that. But then again, I don't like it. Maybe the ABD should be where the rock is. I mean, it could, but I was thinking of probably using it as part of this side, because we got to kind of redo this too. And keeping this crafting. And again, the rock and the vine and stuff, this is all to start transitioning the area from the more city vibes to the natural vibes and vice versa. What else can we do this spot, though? It does feel like it's missing something still. You have made the rock now anyway. Yeah, the rock was expensive. Now we have to use it. Did I already use one up here? I did. It's probably not. It's not a big deal. It's facing a different direction, right? It's fine. It would look so good to have a light angled, spread light around the whole corner. Nintendo said no. Yeah. Toolbox on top of the tool cart. Yeah. Do we has? I keep seeing the storage should be a different color. I don't know what color to do, though. You can do the door and the shed itself separately, so that's a little overwhelming. I feel like there's not enough poll options in the world to cover all the options. You became a member on the 5th of January. Well, Frappy, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. What was I going to do? Oh, toolbox.
3.0 drops midnight Japan time on the 15th, so that is 6 p.m. MST. How did I be wrong? Anyways, the Nook Phone 67 was discontinued due to radiation concerns. Get ready for Nook Phone 68. Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you. Okay, so toolbox there is good, and we can even open it up. That's pretty cool. And I could probably put paint cans on top of the other thing. So wait, where did it go? I'm sorry, I just lost the item I was looking for. I was looking for a toolbox and cans of paint. I know I have them. Those are books and magazines. Typewriter. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to put up a poll about changing the color of the toolbox. Not the toolbox, the customization. No, the storage shed. Oh, it's going to be a long day. I think it's fine the way it is personally, but I just want to know how everyone feels for the most part. Okay, storage, shed, color. Leave it alone. Change it. Tell me what you think. What would you do? More paint to sniff. Don't sniff the paint. Falling snow wall. Oh, such a good wall. What colors can it be? So many. So many. We'll have to go to Harv's and see. It's just a lot. The whole outside of it can be something. The door could be something else. It's a pretty overwhelming item. Looks great as it is. Yeah, that's a good wall. The rusty look of the shed would fit the other items. So rust the shed? Because, yeah, you can do that. But nothing else is really rusted that much. I mean, I know I did the kind of old school kind of wood look to this table. I was trying to, like, not put... Because I could even rust one of these cars. I don't know if I want to do that, though. You need something that looks too shiny. Rust is good. I like the rusty shed. I need to go to Harv's anyway for this car, so we can take another look at it, I guess. You need a leaf pile. Ooh, yeah, we could do that. Or scatter papers. We can put the leaves, like, here or something? I don't know. A rusty car would look great. Okay. All right. Let's just take a look. Tetanus core? I don't know if that's what I would be going for, but... Leave it alone one, but like there were still a lot of people for change it. Does fit trip falls. Oh my gosh. You gave us too much freedom to make decisions in your last stream. People have gone wild with the names. I know, I brought this on myself. I did. Can we get this look for our ABD? I don't think we can. The kind of like weathered, like been sitting out in the sun too long look. Okay, so for the car, we have this as an option. Belonging to Timmy or Tommy, I believe. It'd be kind of funny to put like a little mountain logo on it, making it look like he bought it at like an auction. It used to belong to the Park Services people. You ordered dinner and forgot that you did so. Surprise dinner. Curved street light. I wanted to see what options were available for this. So it's black and white and brown and green. We could go brown because we're starting to get into like the rusted kind of stuff territory. So I'll make one of these brown to try it. It still belongs to the Park Services. They stole it. You know, he calls me squirt. I don't like that either. You should be able to tell them you don't like that. Paint cans. The pastels might look good. Here's Chloe. You can call me Frappy or my name. Well, thank you. It's always difficult to remember everybody's not YouTube handle name. Mini car, storage shed. Okay, so we do have, if we go all the way over here, the damaged look. Okay, I keep thinking the doors could be a separate color. I'm wrong. It is the sticker on the door that was confusing me. So you can make the sticker whatever you want. But this is what the damaged one looks like. It kind of has like some red to it, which I don't know. What does everyone like? Because I can make it more blue. Like the red or rusted or darker blue? You like the darker blue? Ugh, I don't like that one. You like beige better? This is too blue. That's too green. This one's fine. Oh my gosh, the cat is moving stuff on my screen. Red matches Nooks. I was going for blue matching Nooks, but the damage is too orangey. See, that's what I was worried about. I wish there were more damaged colors. The damaged one's all wrong to me. New pole, rusted or red. Just stick with the blue one. It seems to work the best for the fence. Yeah, what would, if we did the red one, would the blue fence stay? Go with your gut, leave it the way it is. Beige or red. Beige might be a good compromise. Green because it looks like a dumpster fire. That's not very encouraging. I think everyone has too many opinions about this. There's no unity here. Rusted storage shed facing rusted car might look like too much rust. Beige with something bright on the door. Not like a ton of options. I already have like the brightest sticker. I don't know what to do. I should have just stuck with what I had. And now I don't know what to do. I might pull beige versus light blue. Because I don't think the beige is bad. But it's too many things. But maybe that's for the best. Maybe it should be too many things. Like, too many colors. We have the ash kind of colored crafting table. We have the like chrome metal tool cart. We have nooks being like yellow and blue and red. Ah, hey, that was not necessary. And we have then this beige storage shed. Whatever brings you joy. I don't know. Nothing anymore. Stop listening to everyone else. Do what you want. That every day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I tell myself that, but it never sticks. All right, I'm gonna keep it blue. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm not gonna change it. Let's go with my gut on that one. I also have a blue steel trash can already. We could change that, but I'm not gonna do it. Let me get out of here. This place is expensive. I wish there wasn't snow. It'd be easier to make these decisions. The snow on the roof and stuff is making it difficult. At least now we have the car that we want, I think. We have a car that we might want.
Cat fact number 102, a cat's tail is 50% emotion, 50% weapon.
Paint cans. Oh, can they not go to the side?
Cat fact number 96. Every time you leave the house, your cat assumes you are never coming back and immediately tries to take over the lease.
Is the thing that looks like a car parking spot the design you downloaded? Yes. Earlier in the stream, in fact. So the code is available. I recorded it. All right. I'm kind of tired of looking at this particular spot. We should probably think about this spot. What we want to do about this one. I think... Oh, I feel like I'm going to regret even talking about what I want to talk about. I think we should put a fence. Which I must have put them away already. More of this fence. Oh, thank you, Tammy, for the code. That's the code for the chalk outline parking spots. Let's get. Hold on. Let's get rid of this rock. And the vending machines would be, yeah, that would be a good thing to put here too. Any restaurants on the island? There's not much.
I saw a sign that said cash only. That won't be a problem. I barely have that.
There's no restaurants or anything yet. Excuse me. This is a live YouTube video. I'm not exactly sure how to answer that correctly. It's kind of, yeah, I guess so. I just feel like I should just put fences along the whole entire back of the store. But anyway, I was thinking of doing something like this. I might need to put some dirt path down. But just something to kind of like separate it from the rest of this area. I still want to be able to easily walk over here and behind it, everything else. Oh, did I run out? I ran out. I'm making the wrong thing. Here we go. I can tell my brain is not working. It's so like done right now. I obviously didn't get enough sleep. I thought I did. I don't think I did. I no longer think I got enough sleep. I thought I'd have a nice relaxing day of designing around nooks. It turns out this is the most difficult build in the world. Hydrate? That's not really gonna, I mean, I have been. That's not gonna like solve the problem though. There we go. Hydrate with coffee. I did that too. All right, we can throw a tree like here, or maybe even further out like here. Stayed up late crafting bait and fell asleep with the TV on and woke up to some video yelling at me. Was that one of my videos? Or? I'm still trying to decide if I want dirt or not. It wasn't? Okay. Do I want like dirt? Like this dirt up there. I was thinking about putting a couple trash cans, maybe the vending machines. But, well, how am I going to fit all this? I hear you. Where are you? Where's the balloon? Oh, okay. There's no way we get whatever's in this balloon. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, okay. Wow, it almost fell in the river. Got enough points to get all the items and fishing trophies and got Castmaster today. Wow. It's a good day. the other stone path. Yeah, we could do that. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to fit all the things I want to fit. Maybe I just have to ditch the idea of putting vending machines or a trash can. I like the trash can, though. But does this feel like it needs a path underneath is the main question. Oops. Rare clouds? I do, yeah. Okay, that's something. Robert, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Okay, so this is still easily accessible over here. And yeah, we have this little area now. So the thinking was that I would put the ABD like here. Right here. And then behind it, trash cans and or vending machines. So I could do a snack machine. Just making sure. And then I can do the drink machine. I guess I could put the ABD like this. I don't love this, though. Yeah, I don't know. What if... Okay, hang on. Here, just pick it up. That feels a little better to me. Getting rid of the fence would open it more, but I was trying to like make it feel a little more separate from everything else. Yeah, it's better. Everything I'm doing today just feels like it's missing something. Like the build up here feels so much more complete. And everything down here just feels so like, you know, not. White vending machine? You think that would look better? I could go do that. I guess with all the different colors that are around here, probably would be a good idea. I put the Springy Ride toy in front of Nook's to add an old school store feel. I think I have one of those. Oh, I can always click the wrong thing. I think I have one of those. Do I? There's always stuff like this, too. I'm going to see what colors you can make this garbage bin. Even though I said I was going to use the other one. And... Oh, I forgot about the shopping carts. We could put some shopping carts over there. Let me put these in my inventory so I don't forget. If I do a white vending machine, that gives me an excuse to use the white park clock. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can change it literally anytime. It has to be perfect, and this is my only shot. Getting rid of this. I need to sell the extra clothing that I got randomly. Gumball machine? Yeah, I guess we could do that too. I didn't see the springing ride toy. Still paying off your loan the old-fashioned way. I finally got that done, so I've been enjoying the storage shed. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of balloons as well. I grabbed the gas pumps because I thought maybe they could go over here. I'm realizing they'll just block the parking spaces, and that's going to bother me. So I'm probably not going to... I could put them over here, but then we're kind of, I don't know, getting into territory that I wasn't planning on messing with today. I want to double check for that springing bride toy. I thought I had one. I was pretty certain I had one. Would it be here? No. Oh, yep. I have a couple. Let's do this one. I think, because I think this was, yeah, the rodeo one is different than the one we just pulled. Okay. I want to do stack baskets, but first I need regular baskets. Now, we could go to Happy Home today and purchase some so I can craft the stack baskets. But, yeah, I don't have enough yet. Put in front of the cars like the electric chargers. It would be so cool if we got like electric cars and electric car chargers. That'd be so cool. That'd be so much better than the gas pumps. I always have trouble with the gas pumps. Fly. Water pump could go somewhere. I grabbed the park clock because I might make a little park area out of that peninsula. I don't know yet. This. Okay, first this. Not a ton of options that kind of match the look. I guess this would be the closest one considering all the blues and yellows. I'll do it. I probably won't use it, but I think I need more money too. Let me go get some more money. Trying to decide if I should buy turnips this weekend too, because we're getting the update like in the middle of the week. I don't know if I'm gonna like have time to sell them before I would need the money. Okay, garbage bin. Huh. I might leave it like this. I'm going to leave it. I have 2 of these on me right now. Okay, we made that one brown already. Let's make this one. Now I'm like thinking, what if we did white accents? What if we made them all white? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Anything else while we're still here? Another curved street light. I'm just going to leave that one alone. We have shopping carts and park clock. Park clock's already white. I think we're good. Oh. You're blast tidying up during group stretches. I like to do that sometimes. Put something on that has like a timer, you know, and then just try and clean as fast as I can. Okay, so snack machine. That's here. And then the light. If I get rid of this fence, I can afford to put it like here. Oh. Kind of push it in like this. Maybe it's a little too close. That feels a little too far. Do you like the light too, Kato? Is that good? You're good at designing stuff. Am I doing a good job? Or should I swap the snack machine and the ABD so the light isn't like hanging over it like that? Okay, so leave it. All right, I'll just leave it. I don't know. This isn't really a park. But I have the park clock. I have a garden bench I could do. We got to put something here eventually. Maybe it's not a today problem. Safety first. So swap them because this is an ABD. I don't know. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Garbage bin. Oh, right. Yeah, I was going to do that too. So you could try to swap because the height variation would probably be better. Okay, fine. Fine. How's that? I hear another balloon. I feel like swapping two different items. It's difficult. You're asking a lot of me. Looks nice. Better. Okay. All right. Cool. Good. Is there room for the trash can here, or should I put it somewhere else? It doesn't feel like there is. It feels like I could put it here. It's covering up the table a little bit, but maybe that's fine. I could even put it out like that. Or, I don't know, you could push it towards the building because you're throwing stuff away. You'd probably keep it closer to your building. Or maybe...
Hey, Marlo,
Oh,
500 just became a channel member.
Marlo, thank you. Appreciate you. Maybe the trash bin should go somewhere completely different. I don't know. Also, we have the horse. The springy toy. Which could go here. And you can still walk around it easy enough. Buy the DIY bench, but offset half a space. Okay. I'm just going to hand the controller to Kato, I think. So like that? Or the other way, like this. Like the bin there, it completed the area. I still feel like something, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't like the path, but I feel like this area just needs... Honestly, I want to make this, where I'm standing, like more solid. The other way, yes, but turned. So you want this and this. Gyroids? Yeah, we could do gyroids. See, I think I want to, like, redo this a little bit. Because it's bothering me a lot. Well, I have to... Okay, I have to literally change out every single path if I do that, though. I'll come back to that. Let me get this the way Kato likes it. And then I'll come back to fixing the path. Or a leaf pile in the middle. Oh. That's also an option. Why is the delay so bad? Good question. Oh, gosh. It just... Oh, all of my stream stuff is just broken. What is happening? My mouse is acting like a forward and back button when I use the scroll wheel. I've never had that happen before. What on earth? What? Did my cat push a button or something? How is that possible? My mouse is like unusable. It's a Logitech, yeah. Okay. Wow, I can't do anything. Blame the cat. I am blaming the cat. The cat was the last one to use it. I have the Logitech Options app, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Let me just not use the scroll wheel and try and like figure out if I have ultra low latency on or not.
Cat fact number 71. Cats can hypnotize you with their eyes to get you to do their bidding. I recommend always wearing a blindfold.
I do have it on ultra low latency. I don't know. It could just be a YouTube thing. Jeez. Did the battery die? No. My cat sat on the mouse. I think that might have done something, like maybe this button got held down. Anyway, where do you want the trash can? You want it? Do you want it here? What looks good? I don't know. My brain is like gone. Where's the leaf pile too? That's come up a couple times. I don't know if I can even craft one. I feel like you need a tree there. A whole tree? I have the red leaf pile, like with maple leaves. Doesn't appear that I have the yellow or green one. Okay, we'll come back to this. So you're saying I should put a tree here, blocking like so much of the view. It does feel like it needs something here. What changed in your island? Oh, we've just been building stuff. We did this up here. Stunted tree? I don't like stunted trees. I don't like that I have to do a trick to make them stunted. I wish I could just like a shrub. I hate that rock. I don't know what to say anymore. Move the rock up and put a tree behind the rock. We can't put a tree that close to the cliff, so I'd have to move the rock right in front of the tree and leave a base behind the tree. I don't know, y'all. I think we're just gonna have to live with this. Remove the rock from the game. I like the rock. I said tree ages ago. Now I feel even better about it. I don't want a tree here. I don't think it's gonna look good. Fine, I'll steal this tree and we'll play around with it. I am shutting down. Yeah, it is happening. Or topiary? Crap. I think it is good, actually. A potted tree? What's the potted tree? How am I supposed to craft like this? Got a bunch of leaves blocking half my stuff. The toolbox is gone. The toolbox is completely gone behind that tree. I wish I could put the tree against the cliff. The tree does add separation, I think. Swap the toolbox in the trash can. Yeah, we could do that. Takes a bow. Gosh. Okay. We have, like, done a little too much here to pump up Kato's ego. It's getting out of control. I have to literally redo so much of the custom design work now. Like, we have to undo what's taken all day to do. Like, this build so far, everything you're seeing right here is, like, most of the progress I'm about to cut down. A stone stool. I have the ruined stool I just unlocked. Could do that. The snow is not helping. I hate it. Okay, I'm leaving this part right here. All right. So, start with this. Put this right here. Change the time on your Switch to get rid of it? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not time traveling. I just don't like it. If I time travel, how am I supposed to complain about it? Or would it be better if I did this? What are you doing? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm having cat problems here. Hey, quit. Are you going to continue the RV game? I hope so. Would like to. I guess it's partially my fault for not pushing that issue a little more. Okay, I already think this looks a little bit better. Ooh, maybe what we want to do is... Well, what do we want to do? options if I wanted to, like, put some path in front of the tree. RV game is very long. But it is cool. It's a fun game. Okay, I'm just going to make this normal. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to add the little green leaves and call it a day on this particular design pattern area, like that. Okay, cool. So, now, we can put the storage shed back. We can do... We're going to stream Animal Crossing like pretty much all next week as soon as the update comes out. We're going to do the paint cans up top. I guess the DIY workbench can go here. The tool cart and tool box can get hidden under this tree, I guess. Trash should go furthest in because it matters the least. That's kind of rude. But yeah, that's not a bad call. I can even do that if I want to. Okay. Toolbox. Okay, that's probably better. Yeah, this does have utility. I know. That's what I was thinking. But okay, how's that? We still probably need something right here, but it could be small. It could be tall. What do we think? This better be the gold slingshot. I'm so tired of popping balloons. Iron nuggets. I gotta figure out something to put in this spot that is not too offensively tall. A bush or a flower. I guess a shrub right there could work. But then I have to grow a shrub. Maybe you can get something from the store and put there. Angled signpost is not bad. Where is it? Okay, right here. Fire hydrant. Fire hydrant could go somewhere. Probably not here, though. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, I'm feeling better about the crafting area. We're definitely going to need to grow some trees. And this feels good. I like the delivery truck. I wish I'd gotten the logs for these. I got to figure out the street lights. We could still put one. I swear my cat is going to, like, knock something over really important. I need to go probably check on what that was. But yeah, I could put a street light here. Give me 1 second. I'm just a little mad. Just a little. It's cat o'clock. It happens a lot where about this time of day we get a full-blown cat tantrum. So it's hard to know how to handle the cat tantrum because all the food is in place. Sometimes you just have to let the cat tantrum play itself out, I suppose. What's the cat's name? Tantrum McGee. So eventually I'll get stumps. I do like the stump idea. I don't know about the street light here or not. I'm kind of like indifferent about this. I almost feel like a fence or something putting the parking lot in its own little bubble might be in order. The parking lot needs help. I just don't know exactly what. It's a little too barren, especially when you have more areas like this where I'm trying to clutter them up a little bit. This needs work for sure. I almost wonder if it's just trees. Just getting like a handful of trees planted here. I got 5 saplings. Use the stone fence for the parking lot. I like it a lot. I could try it. I don't know if I'll like it, but cones could be good. Do I want the tree maybe like right here over the... Or is that too cluttered now? If I put the tree here and it grows over the ABD. Might not be too bad. It's hard to make this weird river system look natural, to be honest. It's a bit tough. I hear another balloon. Gosh. Golden balloon right now. It's a very loud cat. You know, I was complaining about not getting enough materials, so at least there's that. Let me try and make some stone fence and give that a shot. Okay, so ideally, we would do... Oh. Okay. Can line the river with bushes and flowers. This isn't working. No, this is all wrong. Unless I literally just use, like, stone fence as a normal fence. Yeah, I don't like it. I always want to like this fence, and every time I use it, I don't like using it. It has to be an item. Oh, oops. Red park fence? Whatever fence it is, it can't be one of these fences. It has to be like an item. Like, that I can put off center. Like, it can't... Because fences can't be put, like, off of a tile, you know? by like half a space. When you say line this with flowers and shrubs, though, so you're thinking like shrub, flower. We could probably do that. It has to be fishable, so the flowers would let me, yeah, flowers let me stand in and fish. The partition would work. I don't know if I have the partitions at the moment, but yeah, those would work. But yeah, natural area makes sense for that spot. I am like out of trees, so it would probably be good. Yeah, the planter partition might be pretty cool. I'll have to go to Happy Home and like grab some of that stuff. Do you have the safety rail? Yeah, I do. It's not quite the right vibe for me, though. Coffee stall. Got 10 fish in 3 minutes in the tournament. That's, for me, that's an achievement. I've done that maybe a couple times. It is tough. Depending on your island layout, it can be easy, but it is, overall, I've found that to be very challenging. Okay, I think I'm kind of like getting to a point where with the building, I'm tapping out, like my brain, it's telling me like, man, you're not going to squeeze any more out of me today. Which feels a little sad because I don't feel like I did that much, but okay, motor sign at each spot. I wish there was a smaller, I don't know. That one's, it's tall. It's very tall. There's still more we can do here. Well, we can save it for another day. I think I'm tired. I think I just have to like do what my brain says, which is like stop. I think I hear another balloon. No. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Okay. I'm gonna call it. But for what we did do, it looks good. I appreciate all the help. I do want to make a rock garden. I want to put it on that island up there, like right up here in the distance. So the trees will grow in. That'll look nice. And, you know, there's always stuff we can add. Definitely room to add some more cool stuff around the parking lot. So, thank you all. That was fun. I don't think we'll be live tomorrow. I don't think. But, yeah. The next time you see me will probably be on Wednesday night when we wait for the release of 3.0 update. What I might do is either stream a bunch of Animal Crossing, the update will drop, we'll update the game, and then we'll stream more Animal Crossing, or we'll play some other stuff. We'll just mess around as we wait for the Animal Crossing update to download. Those are my two ideas right now. We play some like Pokemon Legends ZA or Skyrim or something. I don't know. Whatever I have on my Switch. And then update comes out. We're like, all right, nothing screwing around. That's my thought process. I'm excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Dredge? Do I have Dredge? I don't know if I have Dredge. Definitely wanted it at one point. I'm leaving. Have a good one. Have a good day. Maybe I'll see you before the update. Maybe I won't. But either way, goodbye. Stay safe. Have a good weekend.